My name is Gerald Miller. I started thinking about becoming a lawyer back when I was in high school. I guess I wanted to satisfy those things that seemed to be important to me, and being a lawyer seemed to be a way to be able to do that. From the beginning, I always focused on wanting to help people who were in serious trouble, but they couldn't help themselves. I could be that person who rode in and saved them, or at least helped them anyway. The bottom line is, though, that I genuinely like people. I like to do anything, big or small, something that will substantially, if possible, help them in their lives. Another thing, too, about being a lawyer that's fun is you get to talk and you get to argue, and I'm really good at both of them. In a way, it's kind of like acting. When I was a kid, I wanted to be an actor, too. I wanted to go to Hollywood and I was going to be the big star. Well, obviously that didn't pan out, but I did get to be the lawyer. And being a lawyer is, as I say, very much like acting, because you're playing a part and you're trying to convince a judge, you're trying to convince a jury, you're trying to convince your client, you're trying to convince a prosecutor, someone to do what you want them to do. When I was a kid, I certainly had my share of scrapes with the law. I realized that people can make mistakes, including me. It certainly gave me compassion and empathy, and I guess I just wanted to be able to do something about it. Myself and my law firm do criminal defense. Although we have an intense focus on DWI, in fact we've done over 10,000 DWIs, the nature of DWI defense is that it produces a lot of drug work. Many DWIs are based on drugs and not alcohol. That oftentimes means that a client may have drugs in their possession, or they may be in their trunk or somewhere in the car. Also, other crimes flow from DWI. For example, fleeing a police officer, assault on a police officer, assaulting some other motorist, false information to an officer. There are many more. The bottom line is that although we focus on DWI, we have a great deal of experience in many other areas of criminal law as well. We've represented over 10,000 clients. With so many clients, we obviously have many good success stories. But one particularly satisfying case was I had an individual charged with a second felony DWI. In that case, we contested everything, but there simply wasn't any defense. The offer from the prosecution was 4 years in prison. They were firm on that offer. So at that point, I decided that we would do a straight plea to the judge. When you do a straight plea, you're saying that you don't accept the prosecutor's offer. In other words, it's the judge who will make the total decision about sentencing. Now, the good news is you might find a more lenient judge who will give you a better sentence than the prosecutor was offering. But the bad news is you don't have a guarantee, you don't have a deal. And that gets to be pretty scary at times. In this case, the client served 15 actual days of jail instead of 4 years in prison. The most satisfying part of being a lawyer is helping someone in trouble. Most important to me is I want to take away their worry. I want to give them peace of mind. I hate to worry myself. I can obsess over it. I have compassion and empathy for all of my clients. What makes me different from other DWI lawyers in Minnesota is, first of all, I have 39 years of experience. Also, we have an intense focus on DWI. In fact, we've done over 10,000 DWIs. I've received numerous awards and accolades over the years, and in fact, I've been designated as a SuperLawyer every year for the last 10 years. When looking for a DWI attorney, you want to leave nothing to chance. You want to make sure that every opportunity to get you the best results has been taken. That's why over the past 39 years of doing DWI cases, I've developed a 79-point checklist. This is our system. This is our way of checking every detail and ensuring that we actually get the very best results possible for you. Bottom line is, we turn every stone. We leave nothing to guess. We work as a team. I believe that 2 heads are better than 1, and 3 heads are better than 2.